11th day of Vlogmas. Now, did you just see where I've just come back from? That's right, we've been to the carpet shop and it's so exciting. The carpet is getting fitted on Wednesday the 18th of December. So that means I'll be able to do all my vlogging and everything from that day onwards, and I can start moving my things in there. So I'm super excited. Now, the things I'm going to show you today are the things in the calendars, but I can't open the Smart Doll calendar because I'm opening that on the even days, as I've told you before. But I will be opening something on my homemade calendar, and I'll show you that Blythe sewing book, the brand new Blythe sewing book, and I know a few of you are really excited to see that. And I'll show you that little needle case. I'll do that now. Do you know that magazine that I bought, the Stitch one? Wow. This is the little needle tin, but do you know what? There's no needles in it. It's empty, and it took me ages. I tried to get this thing out of here and it's just a magnet, but do you know what? It's rather nice because it means you can put your hand sewing needles in it and it's going to stick to it. So if you open your tin, they're not going to all fall out. So I think it's a lovely idea. So I'm definitely going to use that. And I've got those needles here. Do you remember those ones I opened? I wonder if these are for hand embroidery. I'll have to check what these are suitable for, but I think your hand embroidery needles are the best things to keep in here. Right, shall we open the calendars? So I'll open the Sewing Street first. So I'll just get the Smart Doll one out of the way. So unfortunately, they're still going to look scantily dressed, the Smart Dolls, because I'm going to open a Blythe item today. So unfortunately, they're going to stay like this, but they're getting better, aren't they? As the month goes, they're looking more decent. So, I'm actually filming today with my husband in the room, and in all my years of doing YouTube, I've never had somebody in the room. So if I'm being a bit weird, you'll know why. But hopefully, I'll be myself. You want to say hi, Chris?
Hello.
Right, day 11. I bet you'll spot it before me. I'm sure you do. There it is. Ah, okay. Do you know what these, I think I'd probably more likely use for knitting. I don't know what purpose you'd have with these for sewing. So I've got kind of every sewing gadget that is known to man. No, I tell a lie. I haven't got a double rotary turner thing, which I do want. It's £8. That's something to need. But yeah, I've got everything else. But you know what? I've never needed these in sewing. So if you can think of a sewing use, then please let me know. But I can definitely see a knitting use. Ah, how interesting. Right, I'll pop that back in. I suppose this is the one I'm most excited about today, because obviously I don't know what's in here, but I think I kind of know what I'm going to be opening today, if I can get the right thing out anyway. So day 11. Over this side today. What are you going to get today, Phoebe? What do you think those are? I don't want to do anything weird now because I've got my nice new nails. I don't want to ruin them. Right, I need something to get this out. That wasn't easy. I used, one of my Christmas spoons. Do you remember the year I put these in the advent calendars with the hot chocolate sachets? I used that because I've been using it with the hot chocolate, but look what I've done to it. I've bent it. It was so hard to get those out. Right. What do you think these are? Do you think it's like some kind of food? I think it's something we need to put on the tray. But yeah, it's the only one I've been confused about, actually. I might have a look at the box box and see what they are. Right, I'll get the tray. I've put that garland on here because I kept knocking it out of Imogen's hands. Just put it across there for now. But yeah, we'll put those on there. I'll try and bend that spoon back. Oh, and the milk, I've put that back on there as well. Because I was knocking that. Actually, Imogen's still got a hand there, like she's holding it. Right, what next? Oh yeah, my calendar. Yes, it's going to be good. So when I do my vlogging, maybe the 17th and 18th onwards, I'm going to have a bit more room to do things, so be a bit more interesting. So we're going to open this today. I've put Blythe Day on it. I've only got one other item in there. So tomorrow is going to be the Smart Doll Boutique calendar. And I've got one other item. And then the Smart Doll Boutique. So yeah, I'll have officially run out of things to open on the odd days. But I am working on it. Basically, I haven't had any time to sew. I've got a couple of projects ready to sew, but I just don't have the time. And I'm knitting something for it. But that's taking me a bit of time as well because it's a bit bigger than this. So, but hopefully I'll get it done. Right. Oh, I love this. Now, if you follow me on social media, you will have seen this already. You may have seen it because when I made it, I couldn't help but share it. But then I have added some top stitching to it since I shared the photo. But this is it. It's a little Blythe jacket. It's lovely. It's in that same, do you know that textured linen cotton mix fabric I've been using? I've used it on all the berets that I've been showing you. It's the same fabric. It's just got one little snap inside. But I'm going to put this on Evangeline because it goes with her beret. But she's not going to look very impressed about it. Whatever I put in her, is she? With that side eye look she's got. I've got a Smart Doll that has a face, my first one, and she just looks really grumpy. Whatever angle you look at her. Oh, she looks so cute. Now, why I really like this on this doll is because I've put her on a Licachan body, her arms are more flexible. So it means I can literally put her hands in her pockets. I tried this on Amelie, her twin, who's on the original stock body, and I just couldn't get her hands in the pockets. However, if I was to maybe make another one and then try it on an authentic stock body, I could maybe put the pockets in a place that they can put the hands in. But yeah, that looks super cute. Maybe put that one behind her back. Yeah, it looks really sweet, doesn't it? It's quite a good size, so it means you can fit things underneath because it's got this drop shoulder. So I made this dress after I made the coat because I wanted to make sure that you know, something would fit underneath it, but so I didn't give her any sleeves. But looking at it, it's that roomy. You could put a dress under it that had sleeves. Now this pattern, I used the Moshi Moshi pattern, but unfortunately this pattern isn't for sale at the moment because this was one of her Patreon projects. However, if you was to join her Patreon now, you would still be able to get this project. But what she does, the older projects that we've done before while we've been members, she puts them onto, like, they're private, so you wouldn't, so even I wouldn't be able to look at them now. But it's because I've saved them when I had them at the time. I've still, you know, I've still got them because I printed them at the time and things. But yeah, this is still available. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Right, I think she'll fit in this stand a little bit better now. She was just way too skinny for it to hold her, wasn't she? But now she's got a few chunky layers. I think she'll sit in it nicely. There we go. Look, her head's all bobbling to the side. Right, I'll pop her back. I'll have to take some photos of her like that. It's rather sweet. Now, the book. I can't wait to show you. Oh, I've looked at the gnome update today on the Ravelry, and they've done a bit more knitting, so I'll put a photo on the screen, and please make sure you look at whose gnome this is. I like to give them credit for it, but I think her name was Cardamom. But yeah, this technique looks really interesting. It was some kind of braid knitting, and that's not a technique I've ever done on any of the gnomes before, or on any knitting, so I might make this gnome just because I'd like to have a go at that. But maybe I'll knit this gnome in January. I don't think I'll start it this month. But anyway, here's the book, and oh my goodness, guys, it's so cute. The theme is just incredible. There's these really cute pictures inside. It has a really storybook feel about it. See the little pictures, and there's really like rustic kind of French looking furniture. Now here's a bit of an overview of all the patterns this has, but you really need to see the pictures in the book to really get a feel for this. I really like the bloomers and things in here, and there's a really cute little bonnet, and I don't think I have a pattern like that. I've never had one like that before. So it's got the Japanese word for dress up here. It's amekashi, but it says the English words above it. I can't read all the Japanese in here. I've learnt a certain amount of Japanese. I can read that, but I probably couldn't read everything in this book because there's like kanji that I haven't learned, and even Japanese people themselves, they wouldn't know all the kanji. That, like, I've seen a video on YouTube where they've tested people in the street and they hadn't got a clue what the kanji symbols were. So I suppose you end up learning the ones that are important to you. But oh, it's so nice. She looks like Alice, doesn't she? Alice in Wonderland. I really like that mirror they've used. Those boots are cute as well. I wonder if they're from a stock doll. And I wonder what kind of stand they've used under there. But it looks really nice. I really like the stripy fabrics on doll clothing. And they've even used rickrack. See the red going around here on the bow? That's really nice. I've not seen rickrack on any of the Blythe doll patterns. I've used a lot of rickrack because I really like a designer called Mandy Shaw, and she uses loads of rickrack, so I've used loads of it. I see it's really like traditional American look, isn't it? Rickrack. This says the Plane Train game, and no, I couldn't read the first bit of that Japanese because the kanji I didn't understand. I think I have learnt the second one, but I couldn't tell you what it is now because I haven't done it enough to remember it. But these are really cute, aren't they? These little stuffed animals. She's got a little crown on. I don't know if this is following any kind of story, but look, it's copying this picture. This little picture here, she's wearing that outfit, and you know those toys we'd have many years ago, they're like animals on wheels and you drag them along. Not that you probably get those today, but it's a bit of a vintage toy, isn't it? It has a real vintage feel about it, this book. Oh, this is so cute. The crocodile plushie. That fabric's really unusual, isn't it? But it's basing it off this little boy, look, with his crocodile. I wonder if that, again, is from a story. If any of you know you recognise a story from any of these I show you, then please let me know. Now, if I sat here with the Google Translate looking along here, it might tell me that it's from a story, but I haven't done that yet. I've just had a look at all the pretty pictures, but I can't Google these while I'm filming at the same time. This one is called Sunglasses. I don't know why they'd call... Oh, maybe it's because the doll, look here, the drawing. These illustrations are super cute. And if the outfits come out as cute as those, it'd be really good. Now, she's wearing red tights, but there isn't a tight pattern on here, but maybe there is a tight pattern in this book. I know that those are stock Blythe glasses, but I haven't got that doll that came with them. I might have some fake AliExpress version of them. I'll have to have a look. Do you know that fabric house that I made? I'll show it you during this Vlogmas as I'm mentioning it. I made a fabric house. It's for keeping like one doll in and a few bits, and I've got all the sunglasses in there. This says Daisy, Lily of the Valley, and a lovely grey-haired Blythe doll there. And that's that bonnet I was talking to you about. Here it is. So nice. If I find out more about this book, I'll let you know on another day. But I've only just skimmed through it, as I say. Oh, this is really cute. Sailor. And there's like a little boy and girl with their cat. Maybe causing mischief, as cats do. And there's the outfit. I really like these puff sleeves. I could actually, do you know the video that I got out just before I started Vlogmas? I did a collaboration video with Karen from Starch and Stitches and Tammy Powley of Peacecraft Dolls. We did a collaboration where we did another bibliophile outfit together, and we used our Japanese sewing books. But I dressed up, I made a bibliophile boy. Now, there aren't any authentic boy Blythe dolls, they don't exist, so I had to use an AliExpress doll to create a boy version. But that would be a nice outfit, wouldn't it, this sailor? Because the kind of look I've given him is a bit of an old-fashioned look, like a bit Oliver Twist looking, and I've called him Oliver, so I think that would really suit him, wouldn't it? With maybe Pleasant Surprise. Yeah, I could see them in that outfit. It shows you the back of the top as well. Basically, they're wearing the same top, it's just she's got a skirt on and he's got shorts on. This is called Toto's Birthday. I'm guessing Toto is the cat. I really wonder if these are actual books. They look really Western. They don't look like Japanese stories, do they? They look so, you know, European and English looking. I wonder if you can make the cat. But that's a really nice outfit. I like what they've done with her hair here. It's really nice. And there's some embroidery going around the bottom of the dress. There's some writing, but I'm not sure what it says. It looks like it's saying dating. Oh no, it says doting on a cat. That's really cute. I think they're definitely pet lovers, aren't they, the people that got this book, especially cats. I've seen a few cats. Oh, this is definitely a book. The Cat Whose Whiskers Slipped by Ruth Campbell. I've never read that book. I'm definitely going to look that book up. This is really suggesting to me then that these are all based on childhood books, some really like vintage ones. My Special Day, this says. I love those bloomers. They're so nice. And there's another dress on this side. So it's called Pansy. I really like the shoes that they've put with them on these outfits. And this is called The Little Heroine. She looks like Little Red Riding Hood. What do you think? Does that look like she's got a baby fox in her hands? So my husband is having a laughing fit. He's looking at something and he just can't control himself.
Sorry.
It's okay. He's in pieces. Isn't it awful? Do you know when you know you can't laugh and then you try and stop yourself? It's even worse, isn't it? I will find out what he's laughing at. I don't ask him now. It's probably something rude or something. So I don't. I better not ask him now. Yeah, it does. Is it a wolf? Do you think? Oh my! Yeah, it's got to be the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf. Now I have created a Little Red Riding Hood Blythe doll before. I did it with You Are For Me Blythe, the one with the really white hair. She looked absolutely stunning in the red cape and things with her lips and things. But yeah, this is a totally different outfit. The cape is like, it's like just the hat part, not the whole thing. But this is really stunning. I absolutely love really voluminous dresses on them. I know Hilary, who designed that coat that I showed you, she says she prefers more realistic things, like what a person could wear today, not too poofy, but I'm kind of the opposite. I really like the big poofy over the top things, something you couldn't go to the supermarket in, because I think with dolls you can do that, can't you? You can kind of go over the top. That's the fun, isn't it? You don't have to be serious with it. Right, so let's move on. Now, this is the one you got a sneak peek of, because this was at the back of the book, wasn't it? Remember I showed you yesterday? I'm so happy actually, you were so excited about seeing this. This is the black dress. And I love this. I think she really looks like my Miss Aluriophile, my cat-loving Blythe, who's my second Blythe doll. And I could really see me making this for her. It's really lovely. I really like what they've done here. They've lined the cat, like helmet type thing, with the same fabric as they've made the dress with. There's a little bit of embroidery on there as well. So I don't know if there's any more actually. Let's have a look. Oh, there is. Then there's the Princess of Rose Castle. And look at the satin kind of fabric they've used here. And look at that gorgeous picture. Like, this doll has got really long hair. But I suppose some of the Blythe dolls, their hair is almost down to their feet, isn't it? That's really stunning. I'm sorry if the light's glaring a little bit. Oh, there's another. There's one called My Home, and it looks like it's someone's home has got many cats in it, and one is called Ice Cream in Winter. Now this is really lovely because this looks like a certain kind of fabric, but I think how you achieve this one is you actually, I think you'd probably embroider these lines on. It almost looks like it's on felt. That's really nice. And this one is gorgeous. The cat home. Let's see, there's the picture for that one. I'll show you this cat picture here. I'll just go this way. And there, see the embroidery here? It's amazing. It looks like a little cat that's chasing after a ball of yarn. My cats don't get near my knitting. I keep it away from them. I'm sensible. Right, a snow day. Today is a snow day. Now, I have learnt snow in Japanese, but they've used the kanji version of it. I've learnt the basic way, and I know that that symbol is day. Some of the kanji can be used for different things, but I know they use that one for day. But that's really lovely, isn't it? I wonder how they've got those. I'm presuming they've embroidered those roses onto that jacket. I wonder what Blythe doll that is. She's got like yellow eyelids. Some of you may know. And she's got a really unusual fringe. It's kind of cut high in the middle and goes down at the sides. I wonder if they've cut her hair. She might not have come like that, who knows. That's really nice. It's a really nice red umbrella. So I'm thinking, when is this going to come to an end? It seems to keep... Oh, that is the final one. Now, in the rest of the book, it's kind of telling you the kind of materials you'll need. This is all written in Japanese. I don't have an issue with the Japanese sewing books, but I do have an issue with the Japanese crochet books. I just find choosing the right needle and the yarn thickness really hard to understand. But I have got now a Japanese knitting book, and I am going to try knitting something from it. So when I do, I'll let you know how easy I can understand it. Yeah, so now it's just basically showing you how to make them. And what's nice is I really like that the patterns are in the pages. I prefer them to a big sheet because I can actually put these under my scanner on my printer and then print them out actual size. Like for example, with that one, I'd have to do it twice because they've layered it. Or you could literally trace these if you want to, but I tend to scan them on my scanner. But when they're on a massive sheet, it's really hard to do it, especially if the pattern is right in the middle of the page, because I've actually put holes through some of my patterns that way because there's these little legs that kind of stick in, and yeah, I've been really gutted when I've damaged them. But some of them you can buy. Some people sell those books as a digital file online, so then they come in all A4 sheets. Some of them, you've got to be careful they don't print out the right size. I've had one that nothing you did would make it print out the right size. I did end up buying the physical book, but all the other ones, they've been okay. Right, so yeah, all that is just instructions and patterns. There's no pretty pictures to see, but hopefully if you sew and you're interested in buying this book, then you've seen this, see if there's anything you're interested in. Now, Junie Moon was selling these little fabric packs the same time as this book, but I didn't get I must admit, if I'd have bought the book from Junie Moon, I probably would have bought some of the fabric packs because they're so cheap. They're so inexpensive to buy the fabric pieces. They're just like pennies really. But I didn't get the book from there anyway. I got this from a Japanese bookshop. But had I have ordered from there, I probably would have got some of these fabrics. But they're lovely. But I've seen these for sale on Etsy and things, this particular brand, not just on Junie Moon. But they're really good. They're really small prints for dolls and things. So I finished chatting with you this side of the camera. Now, the only thing I can think I could share with you today of interest that I can, because obviously a lot of things I'm making at the moment are secret things for the calendars. I think I might take some photos of these, I'm not sure yet, but maybe I'll show you my room, a bit of an update, how we're getting on in there, because I can't remember what it looked like when we were last in there when I was filming actually, so you might be interested to see it. And today is Thursday, so by Wednesday they're coming to fit the carpet, so my husband has got a bit to do in there. There's a sill to fit, but that isn't desperate, that he could leave that to the last thing he does. But the things he's got to do, we've been to the paint shop as well before I got on camera. So we went to the carpet shop and then the paint shop and Co-op and bought some mince pies. So he got the paint for the architrave and the skirting board, and then he's just got to clear his things out of there. And then my broken cutting desk that we're going to fix up eventually, we've got to take that apart and get that out of there. But yeah, it's exciting stuff. So yeah, I just can't wait to be back in there. It's so exciting. So anyway, I will next time we'll be in the room downstairs, so I'll see you down there. Right, I've got no light on here, but don't worry, we'll put the light on when we go in. But here's the paint Right, so let me put this light on. The switch is still hanging out, so obviously all this needs to be... Oh, do you remember me telling you when my husband wanted to turn the electric off? To do the plug socket, and then he didn't do it because of the plumber being here. Well, he did it today, and guess what? I was washing my hair today, wasn't I? But luckily, it wasn't off for long. I must admit, I've had no internet most of the day. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, we don't know what was happening. But my husband was messing around in where the internet is over here. So I'm hoping when it comes to uploading, I've got no problems today. But this is what we've got, look. It's a brilliant white satin finish. Johnson's. This place is on our road, so he's using this for painting the skirting boards. Now the carpet we've ordered, they didn't have any of the 5 metre stuff in stock. So it's going to be the 4 metres, so there's going to be a join. And the join is going to be in this area somewhere. So somewhere along here we'll have a join. But I plan on having like storage and things here. So let's go back. Oh, and I'll actually show you what has arrived today. Do you know the embroidery I was telling you about? So I'm going to close the door behind me. So here's the radiator wall, where the radiator was before anyway. So I'll take you around here. So it's looking very white. And we've got that socket. Do you remember that socket was hanging out before? That's in now. And then there's this ogre over here. Right, this is the only thing that is mine in here, other than the cutting desk. And I'll show you what come today at my sewing magazine. I just have to make sure my address isn't on show. Yeah, my address is on show. I haven't opened it yet. Yeah, I'll get it out. So it comes with some free patterns. So there's the hazel skirt. I really like this. That looks like it's just above the knee, but I think the drawing, it looks lower, doesn't it? But I suppose you wouldn't be able to tell. Let's have a look at the size. It says it's 6 to 30 in UK sizes. So I'll move that across. So there's this, the clover top. That would be really easy to make, wouldn't it? There's no zips, no buttons, just a couple of darts really, and then maybe some gathering if you decided to do these sleeves. But yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? That'd be a nice quick make if you've got a small piece of fabric. Maybe if you had 1.5 meters of suitable fabric. Oh look, teddy bear with a little bed. Oh, that's really sweet. I wasn't expecting that. So, well, to be honest, I didn't know what to expect because I haven't seen any adverts for this magazine. But that's the top that you can make, the pattern. So yeah, I'll have a look at this later. I'm knitting like a crazy lady at the moment, so I'm not doing much reading of it. And you know that embroidery thing I was telling you about? Here's the 2 boxes. So I've got a nice cup of tea in there, and I've got, these are like autumn colours, and if you have a look at the pegs, they're all numbered. And then this is the festive one in here. I'll just grab it. And this is the festive one. Now, when I've got enough of those things made for Vlogmas, for the odd days, I'll be able to do a bit of this, but this will have to wait. So, I'll turn you back to me. So, thank you so much for joining me for episode 11 of Vlogmas. I hope you've enjoyed seeing a little bit of what's gone on today. Now, I only went out late this afternoon. I was in most of the day today. So, but, you know, it takes ages, like washing my hair and everything. And waiting for the bathroom with my family, it's a bit crazy. I was like, I just want to go and have a shower and things, you know. But yeah, so it's been rather busy with everything going on at the moment. Now, there's still loads of mess in here, but it is all, apart from that tray of things I had down here, that's the only thing that's mine in here. So it's just a case of my husband sorting all these things out. Oh, I have left a spoon in here because my hot chocolate's in here, and that's mine. So that's it. That's well, these are for the family. It's not exactly mine, but I did leave it in here. So yeah, so tomorrow we've got an even day, so I'll be able to open the Smart Doll calendar again. I'll be opening the Sewing Street calendar and the Our Generation calendar. So if I like places I go and things, I'll film if I come out, if there's anything of interest. But I think this evening my husband is going to a boxing class for an hour at our old gym, and he's going to hand in our notice at that gym while he's down there as well. And I'm probably just going to keep knitting one of those advent gifts that I plan to put in. But as it happens, if I just got a little bit of sewing time, I could easily finish a couple of things that I've got here, and then it'd be okay, wouldn't it? But I have ordered a Smart Doll outfit. I did tell you this, a Smart Doll outfit from America. It's an official Danny Chew outfit. I really wanted this, really wanted it, so I'm so glad somebody was selling it. It's not festive, but I'm so happy it's coming. So if I will end up showing you this Vlogmas, even if it's Christmas Day, if it arrives in time. And I ordered another used item. When I say they're used, I don't know if they're used, but people are just selling things on. There's a real good about buying and selling in the Smart Doll world. People seem to buy things and sell things all the time. They're not like me. I'm a hoarder. I buy things, I keep them. But basically, I've ordered maybe a used or unwanted off eBay, a nice little winter white coat. It's meant to be for Volk's Dolphy Dream doll, an SD doll, which is the same size as Smart Doll. Well, I think it's SD size, which is standard size, it means. So I've ordered that from eBay. So and it was really inexpensive. So hopefully that will arrive. So that's something I could use as a gift if I need to. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. But it'll be lovely, a nice wintry jacket anyway. So yeah, it's all getting exciting. Oh, and I said to you, I was going to tell you what life is like for me in January as a YouTuber. Basically, when I'm doing this Vlogmas, I try to include things in my daily life, but it isn't entirely true because I have to spend obviously so much time filming and editing. So normally I'm not editing every day of my life. So that the editing and the filming takes up time when I've been making things. So if you was to join me when, say if I had somebody that edited my videos for me, then I'd make a lot more, wouldn't I? So that's the reality of things. But I can only do, I try and make it as true as I can do for you. But just know I would be doing more if I wasn't doing this. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me for day 11, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.